Ladies and gentlemen, the guy at the end of the bar proudly presents the Dantanna's Late Shift. Brought to you by attorney Ray Giudice. And now the two men to take you to new heights in sports conversation, Nick Ciullini and Matt Chernoff. Now back to the Dantanna's Late Shift. Brought to you by attorney Ray Giudice with the Ciullini All-Cello Orchestra and the Chernoff Improvisational Mimes.
So we just had the folks at Zero Rest cleaning up some messes. Well, Ray Giudice, our attorney here, well, he cleans up other types of messes.
That's right.
You can say they both get the job done, though. Ray, let's not waste any time. Al Michaels, longtime broadcaster, well-known, does a great job. Just like anybody else, he can find himself behind the wheel after having one too many and got stopped for a DUI.
Very small, made a little bit of a U-turn, stopped. He blew an 08 and 09. He's right at the California legal limit, which is just like George's 08-09. He was cooperative. He was polite.
It's a smirk.
He did 5 hours in custody. I think the outcome will be fine. It'll be a first lifetime DUI. It might get reduced to a lesser offense, a lot because of his behavior, as opposed to other well-known people we know who try to flaunt their...
Reese Witherspoon!
As we say, don't do that.
Do you know who I am?
Right. Be nice to the officer. It won't hurt you.
Yes, sir.
Also,
no, sir. That's
right.
That's
Speaking of don't do that, don't make a U-turn if you see a roadblock. You might as well just throw a beer bottle at the officer.
That's good probable
And don't
cause.
do that either.
No, you don't
do
want to
that.
do that. Let's talk about William Moore. Simple assault. He has a disagreement with the mother of his child over visitation. It turns physical.
Well, that's right. And, well, at least that's the allegation now, and there are some witnesses in the police report. And was his problem. A simple, you and I get into a little fist fight, two guys, we're out on bond in 4 or 5 hours. In Metro Atlanta, Fulton County especially, if it's a domestic violence situation allegation, you are spending the night in custody at Rice Street Jail. You are going to make a big bond. You're going to have all kinds of restrictions on that bond. It's an unpleasant situation. Hopefully this will work out for him. He seems like a pretty good guy. I know there's some stress amongst parents with child raising, and they can get past that.
Ray, quickly, the tragic events in Boston, obviously we've talked about our thoughts and prayers go out there, but how quickly we came to a resolution thanks to the security cameras on the streets and other places these days.
You know, New York, London, Hong Kong, you can't walk from the Battery, which is the Lower East Side of New York, up to Harlem, which is the north side, without being followed by a camera. And that's just the police cameras, not alone the bank cameras, the ATM cameras, all the store security. It does solve crimes. The statistics show it doesn't actually prevent much crime, but it does solve these things quickly.
My
Big
wife
Brother's always watching.
My wife has cameras following me everywhere. She don't trust me.
Smart lady. You can get in
it
touch
does
with
not
Ray
prevent
any
crime.
which way you choose. Thanks to Jamie Newberg for joining us. Thank you to Ray Giudice. And to you guys. Have a great night. We'll see you next week on The Late Shift.
Bang, bang.